Hey everyone, Mark here from Dr. Multimedia. Thank you to everyone who filled out that 2-question survey I sent a few days ago. Your feedback was really helpful as we continue to put the final touches on our new product coming out. That new product, by the way, is called Doctor Academy, and it will be a step-by-step training course to teach you and your staff how to market and grow your practice like never before. Now, without giving away all the details, I want you to imagine this scenario. As a doctor, you're busy running from patient to patient, and your staff is busy operating the rest of the practice by checking patients in, managing the patient flow, and checking them out after their visit. And overall, this sounds like a pretty typical day, right? But what would happen to your practice if you or your staff learned how to turn 20 appointments into 40? What if they learned how to turn a social media post into something that actually brought in new patients month after month? And what if a small change to your patient flow caused your current patients to purchase additional products and services? Well, your practice would probably show a substantial increase in revenue with very little additional cost, right? So over the past 10 years, we've helped more than 5,000 medical practices with their website, their social media, their email campaigns, and way more than that too. And along the way, we've learned why some practices outperform all of their competitors. They get more patients, they retain their current patients for longer periods of time, and almost everyone in the local community chooses them over their competitors. Now, there are many reasons for that, but it all boils down to this. They run a great business offline and online, which means leveraging tools like social media more effectively than everyone else. So that's what we've done. We've taken the best strategies and tactics from some of the most successful medical practices in the US, and we put all that knowledge into an easy-to-use step-by-step training course called Doctor Academy. It's like having their success blueprint in your pocket. In fact, let me show you a quick example of what I'm talking about. All right, so take a look at this Facebook post on your screen here. If you're not a dentist, that's okay. Just pretend you are for a moment, okay? So this is from Healthy Smiles Dentistry. Take a look at the photo. Okay, so you got some dentistry tools there, the excavators, the fine scalers, the forceps, all the cool stuff there. And then the text above says dental hygiene is important. In fact, it can actually be a sign of overall health. That's why you should stay on top of a proper cleaning routine. Make sure to get your checkup every 6 months, right? It doesn't sound like that bad of a post, right? So you got some helpful advice, right, with a picture that kind of goes with it. But as you're about to see, this photo and this text and this post overall is not that great. The spirit or the intent is, right, to give some value to your patient base, your audience, but the way it's done is not that great, and I'll show you why right now. Compare it to this photo, or this post, right? This photo is a much better. I'll show you why in just a couple seconds here. And then the text above it says, calling all women. Did you know that changing hormone levels during your menstrual cycle, pregnancy, and menopause can raise your risk of problems in your mouth, teeth, or gums? Book your checkup by 5/31 and will include x-rays at no charge. Schedule easily here with a link to then book your appointment. So here are the two posts side by side. Now, they're both educational, they're both informative, but as you probably witnessed, there's a big difference between those two. Now, the one on the right is the better post, and here's why. First of all, it's a much better image, right? It shows a person, which posts with people in them tend to perform a lot better than pictures without. It's bright, it's positive, and it debunks the myth that the dentist or the doctor's office in general has to be a bad experience. Most people don't like all the crap in their mouths or, the strep throat test. And it's not, most people don't love going to the doctor because they're sick and it's not that fun. But this photo at least gets in their mind that, maybe going to the dentist or the doctor won't be that bad. She looks like she's just had a great appointment, right? So it kind of debunks that myth. The copy is a lot better. It calls out an audience, calling all women. So this post directed at the females, that should really, capture their attention. The men probably won't notice it, and that's fine because the offer is only for them right now. It's intriguing. Did you know? Followed by a question. So it's still giving advice, but it gets people thinking a little bit, right? So it makes them stop what they're doing and read further. There's also an offer with a bit of urgency, right? So book your appointment, book your checkup by 5/31, and then we'll include the x-rays at no charge. Then there's a call to action at the end as well. which is the link. So that drives action. It's very simple to do. There's no complicated procedure. Just click the link and you're taken right to the online booking engine, right? So all of your social media content, by the way, should be relevant to your audience, whether it's for men, women, or both. It should be engaging. Ask questions, do a poll, right? Make them think. And it should always have a business purpose as well. So as you saw in the post on the right there was an offer, right? So in that case, it was the spirit of that post was to get more females to book appointments due to potential health risks, right? That's the thought, the intrigue, with a scarcity deadline. So it's all driving more appointments, which means more revenue for the practice. Now that's the business goal of that type of post, right? Now, to do all that, you gotta have a business page. If you don't have a business page for your practice yet, here's how you do it really quickly. And it's gotta be set up for success, of course. So here's what you wanna do. Log into Facebook, your personal profile. Up at the top middle right, you'll see a button that says Create. That'll open a menu. Click on Page. And then you'll have a blank template. So you won't have all those fancy pictures that I have on there right now, but you want to fill them out. So starting right here with the profile image, the name of your page and the name of your practice, the cover photo, which is that long horizontal photo there at the top, the About section on the left-hand side menu. Make sure you fill that out, okay? That's your phone number, your hours, your address, all the important things that people need to know in order to book appointments with you. It kind of functions like your website or your second website. That way, if someone comes across your social media pages before they see your website, they have all the information that they need right there in front of them to take action. And then lastly, see that blue button right there? Kind of flashing the red there? That's customizable. So make sure that you fill that out. You click on it. It gives you several options to like watch a video or visit a web page or send a message. In this case, it's contact us. Choose the one that helps you achieve the business objective that you want to drive in the moment. So that way it's useful to you, okay? Now, let's take it one step further. Go to your business page, whether you just created one or if you already have one. Go to settings there at the top. It'll bring you to a page that looks like this. Select messaging from the left. And then go down to prompt people to send messages. And then use the feature right below that called Response Assistant to create a custom message. Once you have that on and you type your message, this is what people will see when they go to your business page. A little widget or a chat bot pops up. Ours at Dr. Multimedia says, we're the leaders in medical websites and healthcare marketing. Let us know how we can help. So you can do whatever message you want, like how can we help you? Are you ready to book an appointment? Have you seen our special offer? Whatever it is that you're doing at the moment. This will pop up on the page so people can engage with you and your staff. But you want your page to be like a second version of yourself. So while you're seeing patients and doing your normal business, this will allow your current patients and future patients to actively and proactively engage with you. And hey, you can book appointments from Facebook, believe it or not. Start a conversation and continue it from there. Let your page work for you. Now, why is all this important? Well, first of all, there's over 1.5 billion daily active users on Facebook. About 47% of them use Facebook only on mobile, so it's everywhere with them on their phones. And about 30% of internet users get on Facebook more than once per day. So what does all that mean? What's the translation of all this here? Well, there are a lot of people on Facebook, right? Many of them are frequent mobile users, and that's why you as a business and practice owner are smart to have a presence on Facebook, right? That's where your current and future patients can access you from anywhere, at any time, from a device that's always with them. Okay, so you don't have to wait till they're on their computer or wait and hope and pray that they call you, right? They're always on their devices. They're always on social media. You can be there too and be providing the valuable content over time through posts so that when it comes time for an appointment, or their dentist or their chiropractor, whatever medical profession you're in, they will think of you. You'll be top of mind because you're entering into their daily habits and their conversation, okay? Now, in case you're thinking, oh, I don't have time to manage my Facebook page, well, you don't really need to manage that much. Once you set it up the right way, You only have to respond to inbound messages from new and current patients, right, when they reach out to you. So you set it, kind of forget it, and just check the inbox and engage with people. You don't have to worry about changing images and background and text all the time, really. If you're thinking social media is a waste of time, well, it's not really a waste of time if you're using it to get new patients and actually speak with them and book appointments. And if you're thinking that you can market your practice without Facebook, well, you're right. You can definitely do that. I agree, but why not do both, right? And faster. The internet never sleeps. It's open 24/7. People are always on it. So if you have a presence on something that is always in front of people without any additional work, really, right? Set it up, forget it, and just manage the messages. That's a huge asset for you as a doctor, as a practice owner, to always be top of mind with your patients. Now, in the next video, which will come in another couple days here, so make sure that you monitor your inbox for that. I'm going to show you how to use Facebook to reach new potential patients without wasting your time. Because I know you guys are very busy running from patient to patient. So my goal here is, as I teach you through these free content videos, how to be better at marketing to enable you to have more time to do what you do best, all right? Now, in the meantime, let me know, did you find this useful? Do you have any questions? What do you want to learn next, right? I love making these videos for you guys, so please, we just started a new blog. Click the link below or somewhere on the screen, wherever the button appears. Click on that, leave a comment, and let me know what was helpful to you or what you want to learn next, all right? So I hope that was helpful, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. That'll probably come in another 1, 2, or 3 days. So keep an eye out for that. I will see you there. Thank you.